Hello, fellow Portal Masters. Today, me and one of my friends will be ranking every single Skylanders starter pack. Let's get right into the video.
Number 6, Giants. Overall, the Giant starter pack is good, but just not as good as the other ones. It comes with Tree Rex, Cinder, and Jetpack. Tree Rex is one of my favorite Giants, and Cinder is great, but Jetpack isn't. The game is great, but the starter pack isn't worth it. The price is almost $80 for the Xbox 360 pack. It is an overall good pack, just not as good as the rest.
Number 5, Superchargers. The Supercharger starter pack isn't really that good. I mean, you have on one side turbocharged Donkey Kong, and on the other, Supershot Stealth Elf, who is probably one of the worst superchargers in the game. Turbocharged Donkey Kong isn't that bad, but he is the worst Nintendo Skylander. Compared to Hammer Slam Bowser, turbocharged Donkey Kong looks like nothing. Sure, turbocharged Donkey Kong does have one good move. I think it's when he turns into that rage mode. I think that's pretty cool. He's able to shoot out bigger barrels. He does more damage, and he does that weird stomp attack. But compared to his Hammer Slam Bowser, Donkey Kong is just way worse than him, and that's why Skylanders Superchargers has to be put at the 5 slot.
Number 4, Swap Force. I love the gimmick of the swappers, and Blast Zone is such a good one. I love the starter pack because you're able to make Blast Buckler. This swap is great because he's so good. His Soul Gem upgrade lets him throw 2 bombs at once, which is super nice. His Fire Breath is also really good. Buckler, the water bottom, is such a great bottom, being able to shoot ink at a certain upgrade. It can also propel you forward during dealing damage to enemies in front of you. When you swap, the Wash Zone is pretty mediocre. His melee attacks aren't anything special, and his ranged attacks are only good when you upgrade him many times. Zone, the fire bottom, is pretty good though. He has a dash, which is good, and you could, at a certain upgrade, you could fly infinitely with him. Stealth Elf is super underrated and a great Skylander that comes in this pack. She isn't a swapper, but her stealth move is great for escaping enemies, and her normal attack is crazy for combos. The game is great, but the main thing bringing down the starter pack is having one pretty mid Skylander no matter how you swap it. Another thing bringing down this starter pack is the price. I wouldn't recommend it after seeing the price. Number 3, Sparrow's Adventure. This is such a good starter pack. Only being $40 on the Wii is crazy. You get 3 good Skylanders, the portal, and the game. Since we love Trigger Happy, this will always be high for us. His minigun attack is so overpowered, especially when you get infinite ammo. His normal attack and his secondary attack is also great. Sparrow is very iconic and also a good Skylander, but will never be as good as the GOAT Trigger Happy. Gilgrunt's also good, but a little underwhelming. But when you get him maxed out upgrades, his normal attack is so overpowered. I can't say much about the game because I've never played it, but it's the first game and it's cheap. So, in my opinion, I think this is the best way to get into the Skylanders franchise. Even before the Skylanders get maxed out, the value of the pack is crazy good. And in my opinion, this is the best bang for your buck starter pack.
Number 2, Skylanders Imaginators. The Imaginators starter pack is one of the best starter packs in the entire Skylanders series. It comes with Kingpin, Golden Queen, and Imaginator Crystal. Let's start off with Kingpin. He has an amazing dive attack that can do massive damage to a bunch of enemies. He has this really good regular attack combo, which can do, again, a bunch of damage to a bunch of enemies. The fact that he can create an ice wall with his breath, it is just amazing. This guy's so good. Moving on to Golden Queen, she can literally spawn guards with her little staff, and they do mad damage. It is crazy how much damage those guards do. I don't really like her base attack. I think it's kind of weak. But besides that, she also has this really weird, turn everything into gold attack where she throws a ball on the ground and then boom, everything's gold. And the fact that she can turn giant is even better. Moving on to the Imaginite Crystal. It is amazing, creating a Skylander, any Skylander you want, endless possibilities. It is amazing that this was even in a starter pack. Number 1, Skylanders Trap Team. Skylanders Trap Team has the most content out of any starter pack in the Skylanders series. You get 2 traps, 2 Skylanders, a poster, a trap holder, the game, and the portal. The 2 traps that you get, Life and Water, help you catch villains like Chompy Mage and Chill Bill. The 2 Skylanders that you get, Food Fight and Snapshot, are both really good Skylanders. They're both mainly long-range Skylanders, but they both have their fair share of close-range attacks. For example, Snapshot has his powerful Sword Slam, and Food Fight has his Plant Bombs. The portal also has some unique things of itself. Number 1, it can work on any Skylanders game. Number 2, it is the most expensive Skylanders portal, and when you capture a villain, the villain will actually talk to you through the portal. Pretty cool. Personally, I think that Trap Team has the best starter pack just because of how much stuff they give you. But the only bad thing, don't buy it off of Amazon. Now, this is just our personal opinion. You don't have to agree with it. I'd like to see your guys' opinions down in the comment. If you like this video, you should like, and subscribing would help a lot. See ya.